Hey there, this is Crash Boom Bang, and welcome back to my Fire Emblem Sacred Stones Sethless LTC. Today we've got Chapter 2. We get 4 new units here. 2 of them are really important to this run, 2 of them are not really important to this run. I'll give you 3 guesses. Unsurprisingly, Vanessa and Mulder are going to be very important units for pretty much the entirety of this playthrough. Mulder is, bar none, the best staffer in the entire game, and he joins super early. He has base C stabs, which means that he gets his staff rank up to A rank for warp, basically with no effort required. He needs to get to A rank stabs by chapter 16, which is just so much time that it doesn't even matter what he does. He also gets up to S stabs by the end of the game. Vanessa, meanwhile, is a Pegasus Knight who we are going to be feeding a lot of experience to. Like Franz, she joins early, has kind of middling combat, but she's the best investment target we have right now. Because we're really going to want a trained and promoted flyer as early as possible. There's an Elysian Whip over in Chapter 8, which we're going to grab and give to her. It's going to be a process to get that, but she needs it. Unfortunately, because she is lance-locked and has bad strength, and a lot of these early maps are full of axe enemies, sure, her accuracy and survivability are not very good here. I will, however, be using her to grab this Pure Water Village, something that most people would probably ignore, but trust me, we want that! The other 2 units we have here are Ross and Garcia. Garcia is a green unit for the entire map, but he'll join when the map ends. He's okay. He's kind of slow, but he's got decent damage, decent bulk, nothing special. In this part of the map, he has to deal with a brigand and an archer all by himself, with very iffy hit rates thanks to his hand axe and trees. If he does not kill that archer by himself, I can actually enemy phase that. Enemy phase kill that on the last turn with Ross, the other new unit who joins here. But Garcia does end up killing it, so I don't need to do that. And yeah, Ross is the 4th and final unit who joins here, and I actually do need to train him up very quickly for something particular in Chapter 7. Ross is a trainee, so he starts out super weak, but gains experience really fast. And he's got that hatchet, which Garcia usually uses better, but I still need to give it to him to train himself. Thankfully, he gets really high experience just from chipping stuff, like a whopping 30 from just hitting things, 60 from a kill. Well, 65 in that case. Or was that 55? No, it was 65, that's how math works. So he needs to hit level 10 by the end of Chapter 6, in order to promote it to Pirate for some nice water walking strats. After that, he doesn't really do anything, but that's all I need him for. Anyway, this map is ultimately nothing too special, just kind of, I mean, it's brigands, it's a route, not much matters. It's mostly about the experience management going on, since I have 3 important units that I actually need to train here. And you can see myself kind of deliberating on how I want to go about just the ordering of these actions. Ross ends up hitting level 3 off this map though, which is great. And then I'll be able to feed these remaining 2 kills between Franz and Vanessa. Also, Gilliam does actually get to duel that 1 remaining brigand. He only has to hit 2 out of 3 times over the course of 3 combats, so yeah, Gilliam does something. Props to him. One other little thing to note here is that on this coming up enemy phase, despite that brigand doing more damage to Vanessa, it will actually attack Franz. Little known AI quirk in this game, and all the GBA games actually, if a unit has less than 20 HP, enemies like to attack them. Franz in this case has less than 20 HP, so that brigand goes for it. Getting that extra point of strength will at least be nice. Oh yeah, and because of that funny crit Gillian got in the first map he had, he actually gets to level up. Doesn't do anything for him, but he gets it. Anyway, that's Chapter 2, done in however many turns, I lost track. See you next time.